There, this is not a joke, in a public audience. My light strip of Yati, nothing. You saw how the lifestyle of the Yati is one looking at. On the side, Balik, it's an unsung life. It is a life which is external to show off. Look, like famous. Many things are there to show off. Yes, and the kitchen, I eat no other, with somewhere dear, it cost so much money. Then it's prime real estate. That guy is the coke, that guy is the ocean. On the sides of the hills, this is what there to show for. Here, nothing to show for. Nothing to show for. Watch your degree, no degree. At least we have a leg degree. That one, you don't have. And degree, the degree have been better. The degree have to keep it up. Or that will go. Or the sun have been Allah. And here, what? So therefore, the lifestyle of Niyyat. So begin to at least assuage our curiosity. And what is curiosity? How do people live? What makes them think? How will they spend their whole time? Because in spite of the fact that one uploaded from Maxwell Oxford, the fact is completely believed. Then the admiral creativity. Akanda Ujjiyapu. Even though their name may be Sagamandha, they are not sad Ananda. So, how come they are here? How come they want? What makes them think? How come they are adding this? This is for the uncleanness. And then an unexpressed power there. How could I do like that? Without needing to give up God. Enjoy their Israel belief there without giving up a house, not very good spouse, spouse are not very good. And then all these things without giving up, how can I get this living earth? How can I get one lucky job? Because without even wanting it, what is a moksha? What kind of shoe? Moksha. Moksha. Moktum. Ichha. The desire to be free is called mumuksha. The one for whom the desire for freedom fix is called mumuksha. So, the desire for freedom from objects is universal and is an uncultivated desire. It's not a desire that is cultivated. Desire for chocolate cake. Cultivated or cultivated? Numbers the cultivated. See sharp the tongue. Did you got a proposal to eat? Cultivated or uncultivated? Well, for food, not chocolate food, but any food. Unavailable. The diet of health, mind connectivity, like clothe the body, morning desired, yes, but food that won't clothing. Unhealthy. The diet to be free from being the lacking, wanting person, also uncultivated. For every uncultivated desire, there is the pollution given by Bhagavan here in Yana, other. Cultivated or uncultivated? Uncultivated. Uncultivated what? What food? I'm hungry. If you catch a person, wait till you go to Swarga. Heaven, lot of food. But there is a no for Swarga. It's at the so therefore, hunger is when? Now, food is here when? Now. Food is needed now, abundant. Now, food is available now. Oxygen is needed then, right? Now, oxygen is available now. In this manner, every desire is very much, every uncultivated desire has consumed. So too the desire for freedom has the solution. Oh goody, what should I do? That question must not be one. Because the doing is the undoing, that is the power, what that happens of the power of doing enters one idea. No more one does, more one is done in by one. Because as we saw in the earlier session, the doing is finite, and then whatever is finite, the lives of doing are also what? Therefore, to discover that I myself am what I see, in this joy, in lessness, anabhuka, ananda, therefore it must be a place of non-being. And that non-being is understanding that I'm already what I see. I'm already what I see. If I'm already what I see, no amount of doing equals heaven. It's like a person who wants the treasure chest. It's a baby boy one. Is there a good shepherd? Up here. Can you I don't have anything. What is the help to meditate? At least meditate, and maybe will be all right. No? They're going to stand on one leg and do something else? No. What's into their goal? Look at going to the university. Recognize that you are not poor at all. You have an embarrassment of riches. You are the poor, you are free. Similarly, the Shastra tells what you are searching for, you already are. Now the question is, how did we get to where we are? That is the first verse. Vishokramanta Kalmairamanta Kaupinamanta Kalmairamanta. This is the equation. Kaupinavantaha Kalu Bhavyavantaha. Kaupina means loincloth. Loincloth is the covering, basic covering. That's all. Loincloth is Upalakshana. Upalakshana means that which it stands for. That's a cloth. Basic cloth. You just cover the body. Not common says for the sake of ahipna. This is called Kaupina. So Kaupinavantaha is the owner of the loincloth. Kadu indeed is what? The most fortunate one. The owner of the loincloth, the most fortunate one. So when I was keeping this text, not back, in our after when fencing it, when there was a question. Indeed, at some time there was a question. What was the question? If I order long from Amazon, will I become like this person described? What's the answer? No. Why? Because there is one word here. Kaupinavantaha, Kalubhavyavantaha, Kaupinavantaha. One word was inside here. Kevala Kaupinavantaha. Kevala means only. Yes, we can order from Amazon.com after sending him all the things you own on eBay. Okay? Then in that you will be like this person. And then giving the proceeds away also. Just doing that this way. It's not that you have working for the employee, and then you have, and sometimes people have jogger prosper shoes. From the shoe. You don't need a house. All everyone got enough today. And so, like this, now all that. And when you have a loincloth, that's not the idea. Yeah. Okay. Tapi next time, put it. We are about to inquire into how long the sound will continue. Let them come back, give their information, and we'll see. And how long will it continue?
It's always got.
No. But already got that.
Oh.
What's up, Padima? No. What's up? So the that which is Upalakshita is indicated that which is alluding to what the long-term of this name is. Now this is not a new thing. There are no two videos on many minutes. They are for complete changes one another. I can live in a shack. What about you? Here is how I live in a shack. Oh, you have walls and roof and floor and cut. I have no roof. See how I live. Another not for competition. Outside is not to outdo somebody else. This is a talking about doctor or doctor. This is what Satya said. The person is a total block in every type of useless for that action. Totally useless for that action is this person because at the time of taking sannyasa, the person had declared that Even Indra, you are not in danger of me. I don't need the position of equal gods. Now I don't need anybody's position. In all the healthiest creeds in the world, the things that fly, prawn, eat, all those things, you are not in danger of me. And this is called Abhayadara. This is the only about the safety in Sangha. In the book of frictions, there are so many vows, hundreds of vows. I'll not do this, I'll not do that, I'll not go here, I'll not do that. You can purpose. Hundreds of vows, and for Venus there were more vows than the men. And for us, no, we covered and discovered the entire life story. And that's why the person has just the Kaupila, not confusing with other Kaupilavan. No. God saying, my Lord probably is better than God. What does that even mean? We're saying that. And then, so, Bhagravanta, Bhagya means great good fortune. It's derivative of the word Bhaga, which is in front of the word what? One. What kind of one? Bhaga. Bhaga hai asya atti iti bhagava kibot. This Bhaga, it is very, very broken. Bhaga is Shalaishwarya. Shalaishwarya means 6 forms of good fortune in progression. One who has all knowledge, Samakra Jnana, and one who has Samakra Shri, all abundance, and then the one who has Samakra Yasat, und. You type in Google Bhagavan, see how many things you have, yeah? And then you're typing the wrong name. Yeah. Case in points, right? Bhagavan definitely more famous than us. Okay, and then, so then, what is Shas, Shri, Nyara, and Badira. Every book, you type, you type up into go, they will have home itself. Matra Vaidavya, I think in total measure, total instruction, very that what? Aishwarya, good, over your ship. What is the extent of your overlordship? That can be done in the take out the spouse, take it in context. The root is both round shit unless there's a teeth in the hand. Then the teeth in the hand, both of them they do answer. Then teeth, you know, you can't have or for the bow, Tom the skippy, or the spouse go in the shit. Nothing like that. Or talking green. Like this? No, we're talking about dollar green. What is your overlordship? Even the poor dog wants it because you have to pay to look at it. Keep your hand in your never once. That is the extent of our overlordship. Bhagavan had total overlordship. Aishwarya. And then Kavablam, Balam, if one Balam means strength. Even the Olympic no, the limit. The straw that broke the candle down. The pipe. There the heat, strength, unimaginable strength, and strength devoted to the words, devoted to the words, take back in your heart. Already. If it meant that it lead with 6 agavas on Agava. He terham dia aku, the television coffee word Hava. The one who had Bhagat and enjoyed the awards high. Thus, he called on blessed by his knowledge, on understand the one yes was on enjoyed this God. Even though you can't be able to create this universe and whatnot, that will not be. But the God will be temperament of somebody, the bhagya is the temperament of someone who has this mother. She had good, unencumbered, stress-free, that's it, the temperament. The one who had, who like the author of What a Lion Plot, revealing the most fortunate ones. People are martyrized. I'm holding my opinion, we receive our opinions. Let us see that Skyrim to no problem. Lupase Kaupinantah, Kalubhagdavantaha, dignity, no, let me see Paman said. So here what we took us into Vedanta Vakyeshu in the merge of Vedanta. Because words are the ones that transform. Words have to transform, right? Because it's the notions that bind it. Bondage is not legal. If bondage were legal, it cannot be removed. And by point, it cannot say bondage with unreal, because if bondage with unreal, we got a hold. Unreal means non-entity strength. It not be removed. So what is bondage? One word here, not unreal. It is notional. With a notion that I am bound, it feels like the ocean comes samsara. What do I have to do it? I have to eat that I'm not bound. And the word that delivered this knowledge in the form of what? In the form of Vedanta, words of Vedanta, what would they do? They deliver this knowledge, and never was that knowledge becomes very dear to money because of the behavior of oneself. Because usually when we go to somebody's house and we have anger, that whole, you're pretty. Or that hungry compliments. Oh, you dress? Color. Nothing is there. That's all. Then, but this, all the words that we hear every day are what affirm. Not the parents. We are actually words that make us more and more want to deny ourselves amid the power of self-denial. All the words that we do. It brings out, in other words, it brings out the person who is a desiring, wanting, lacking person. Therefore, all the words in the world will be not. Here, going with go to, go on this cruise. First one, went up, yeah. On the go on. Nobody in my household wants to go on this cruise. You see how it is? Or you see somebody has achieved something that has come in the nose, and then they'll also word and say, help. Not if somebody has talking with somebody says, oh, my son or daughter has achieved this or that. Not my son. Not my daughter. And they every word that is heard, every word that is heard, every word in samsara is what? It is cry, a lack, the fear of his heart. So tell me that. Well, tell me tomorrow. We do it, we work and tell me tomorrow. Only exception is words of Vedanta. because cut through the wrong and the false autobiography with a critic for oneself. What is that autobiography? Not noble autobiography. And that's up. He had a whole baby sound. What did you thought? You like that autobiography? No, nobody likes the autobiography that one has written of oneself. Nobody wants to be this one thin person. Nobody wants to be this Latin person. Nobody wants to be this person who is fuckshot, who is critiquing oneself all the time, and who is critiquing others as well. Nobody wants to be this person who is alienated from oneself, alienated from Mother Earth, meaning the whole universe, alienated from fellow beings, and finally alienated from Ishvara, the Creator. Nobody wants to do this. And so therefore, the Vedanta Vakya, the words of Vedanta, are like a cool shower that cleanses the jiva of all the effects of these words which have become well entrenched in the head. You could have heard the live rock of live rock, live rock, live rock, like a rock of life. What would have gone on with that? So the well entrenched notions are because of what? Because of our novel, what known the truth of myself. Not my truth of myself, I have taken myself to be fine. I've taken myself to be knowing or to be complaining deeply. And this, I will help. I will want to take up this. I will want to be a walking deep. So finally, there is the body of what is that there. You know what? What a complaining deep. Oh, maybe what? You got a complaining deep at all. Yeah, why not? How come I don't know it? Yeah, that's not a control. That is called Jignasa. Mamuksha, desire to be freed, Jignasa, knowing that this freedom is not gained by thinking or reproducing the actions that blindly even further into the realm of being and do pursue. That is Jigna. Jignata means Naton Icha. This desire is long because carried with separate children from the truth of myself is not so one of the Maharaj is Samazar Binti. No, it's not studies, it's not time, what is that? Ignorance. Ignorance taken care of when one is there, all knowledge, all the time. All by the all the time it is there, and that is what has to happen. That is what the God. The God so therefore seek that the Uvanta is not one and particular solution, what it is? Only solution. Other condition. One who says solution, which neutralizes all kinds of qualities of disappointment, despair, fear, attached to the self, connected to the self. With the what? With that which come and go. It's all a certain reality which cannot be denied because they are experienced. And at the soul part, that part is only real. Therefore, but how it could become at ease? Because they were exposed to Nirvana Shakta or ability in the form of Gurus. So then, having gained this knowledge, what it will do? Become Kuma together in the mind of Nirvana as a lifestyle. Oh, is that possible? Yes, it is possible. So therefore, Vedanta Bhakteshu, in the words of Devata. What are good words? Mahavatya. Yati Tovar. What is Mahavatya? The sentence that shows the oneness between oneself and Ishvara, Bhagavan, Mahavatya. And so I am not separate from Ishvara. This sentence that shows that oneness, what is here he talked about that Vedanta Vakya. And so what to do with this Vedanta Vakya? Keep seeing the meaning. Because it's pleasant. If you are unpleasant, you don't see the meaning. If the words were to say, you are an ignorant, no point to see the meaning. Why? Because I already know this. I want it to be told already. In fact, last night also what tell me myself to be? If I have already born thinking, I will fix it. This is what it is. Therefore, I have to see something in this. Something has to be looked at very, very carefully. And what is that? This Vedanta, the words of Vedanta, cut through this false persona of complaints, of performance, false persona of performance, false persona of complaints, false notions of lack, discontent, incompleteness, etc. It's like coming from the desert and finding a cool waterfall to stand on the Mahavakyas or a cool waterfall. Once you have found this cool waterfall, you feel like coming out. Wow. Feel like standing there only all the time. And this is what the ones do. This is what the yogis do. Remember, what do they do? Vedanta Vakyokyo Ramantitaha. Ramantitaha means we are well. What is Hindu? What people love in what? Samsara. Because samsara? That isn't possible? Apparently, it's like squeezing a pebble and expecting olive oil to start dripping through. The belly in Kandara is like that. You take a small no, wait. Extra virgin olive oil is going to come out. Is that possible? Not at all. Not at all possible. And so for what? Vivankavakyeshu Yadarahantaha means in samsara there cannot be any revelry. Not possible because every revelry is shadowed by my life too. You see, yeah. Everything is by time. All things that are put together, meant to enjoy, all wrong. All things that come together only until they drink the power. If you know this, you can enjoy samsara, but if you don't know this, you cannot enjoy samsara at all. But everything that comes together is all good. Bhavat Pabari Sankita. Tankaha, Adanyasmeshpara, take the pin, Bakika, Hadinadana, Kumso. For the air, Pode, Honyogaha, Yogauntaha, Yogapaha, Takwe Samyogaha, all together, best, all coming to the blood until it was until separation. Until separation. And so therefore what? Therefore, we have to see that there must be another game. There must be something that breaks this impasse. What is the impasse? I want something that never comes human, and I'm not finding it more in the world. In that thing, or in that thing, and do finding was told that them. That very thing is searching for that very thing. This is samsara. The world has too many things, and it is used for us because that's the only thing worth being called a thing. The only thing worth being called a thing is you. Everything else is what? Nothing else you. So, but I have a lot of memory in my house. What? And the minimalist who's putting little volume to bit of nothing. Yeah. Little bit of nothing is what? Nothing. No replies. Nothing is document. And so everything else that I'm developing in samsara is what? Nothing, 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 nothing. Even I level in samsara. Abhara is all for sake of dukkha. Why dukkha? Sooner or later, then dukkha. And we somehow manage that and keep body and keep training and keep managing dukkha. And so therefore, this person, this Kamal, has authority from Almighty that Sampara can be good or good oil. Happiness. So, Sampara cannot give me oil, coin, satisfaction. That it is integrated by olive oil, is that something precious, which is something wanted in terms of contentment center of the self. Why? Because I'm only with the contentment that's so therefore, I have to show like a person sitting on a general test and crying out his eyes. He was told that you are what you seek. I have already had what you seek. I have also to be told this thing. And once that is told, whatever we changes from the sentences of samsara, which are what? Like denying to the sentences of Vedanta, which are what? Like something literally. That's settling really important. All the Mahabharata tells us that upon they say what is only thing in the universe, there's nothing like you, there's nothing unlike you, there's nothing other than you. So therefore there is no path for sorrow because you are the only thing that there is. Obvious people know that Ramanitaha and the there. Between which time and what time they are there? Sada. Sada in what? All the plants. This is what? This is what is possible. But cannot go talking. So, this is the thing of revenue. Moving to new one and because it's got views and it just goes and come back. Look at who's talking to you. Look at what they don't. Like that. These people that are doing this like those. Questioning why and how can we be able to start coming bored in life? Live on about we haven't eaten them not more. How can whole day, whole night, every day, day after day, you are dwelling in these words? Why? Something that had to be properly done. Because after too much of studying Gita, you come to me and say, no, Bob, I am problem. What problem? So after I start studying, now I'm not listening so much Bhakti, cartoon, podcast, and movies, mall, not when thinking. Oh, but that's like this when you have a long face that shows it's low. You are not that interested in the one Ubhaya Bhakta. What? Neither here nor there. So, even with an uncultivated desire, the desire is sharing Vedanta is an uncultivated desire, all right. But for what needs to be cultivated is the understanding that this is what the feeling that is called yoga. discrimination and idea. Permanent and impermanent. Also, I want and then there are permanent. What should I do with impermanent things? He the big rock. All your Krishna said go. So that's a signal person who say that. And what there are four more versions. You can't even say let go. You can't even say good. In other words, you have broken one after number one. That is what will happen. So, if I want the permanent, and the permanent is chapter upon you, everything, all the impartial ends that I have connected notionally and mentally and physically and all things I have connected, I have, even if I don't let go, I have to objectively over to feel the code, the thing is not going to give me happy. I have to be able to see that. Couldn't be said always, I have no problem. I'm not going to take it away. All right? Go. You have to at least be able to see, but it's not going to happen. Nabina that Khabir, you can Karaner, that it's not going to happen. Don't even go to heaven. Accumulated profit is not going to be heaven because what I want, I know, the boyfriend outside of the realm of acquisition. Neither one is acquiring or one is getting the read of. Read of appointment. That's why he's continuing a protectorate. It's called Yarid Shade. For the tomato, your crash with one crash. No, that's with Yarid Shade. One lady wants to put it one day. Yeah, sick. She can have. She has given one Christmas gift to her neighbor. Then after New Year, the rubber father could warm up a little bit. Neighbor had that much strain and put her Christmas ornament that she had given to the dance. And she went and saw her own gift. Oh, so she thought said she got it, but she got it for it twice. Pay for it twice. Okay. Slowly one. So now it has become even more precious in the fire. What craziness. It is honoring our craziness to either showing the whole by trying to acquire something or trying to give nothing. Logan Kshoma pursues their Apraktya Prabhanam Logaha Praktya Rakshanam Kshema. Protecting what I have and gaining what I don't have, and upon extension, that is rid of what I have which I no longer want, and keeping at bay what I don't want and never have, like what? Disease, bomb, cold, wrinkles, only one. Yeah. But if you're disturbed, don't you? The thought of you disturbed. Nuru ko Swami, Buddha Swami dancer kata. One two. In this Washington DC right now, I'm very healthy. I had seen before a couple of years. He's only did. What is he doing? I have my glasses on. I see that so I thank you very much and grateful whoever was posting the picture that day. She was excited. She was like, oh, actually, this is important. Oh, this is so wonderful. Every day, go past him. All my friends, are you ready? Get rid of. Are you ready? Get rid of. So, what you make, I go on fire and satisfaction. You don't go like to the Bunga kalas bolcha. And to the pyramid. And it's not like I don't buy expansion there. Given away. And then accumulate something else. Oh, that was a bigger mistake. Give that away. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. So come with the people buy artifacts. And then okay, oh, very expensive. We keep on paying designer, limited edition, give to things were a catchword. Designer. Look, the hero did not it, but still good. It was exclusive. Limited edition. Use get the unlimited edition, but don't so limited edition so that we will not be a cheap and go and buy it. God. Block mentality. That was the person got decided. Oh, hello, everyone's wonderful. But the whole neighborhood to appreciate, but then it's all appreciated. That terrified how of the agency virgins in the terrified. Everybody came and appreciated everything except that man. Oh, what the hell? So big that. And the boat right to dive next to it and just on the top of the people would draw attention. Take over it's a certain thing that really love it out. You would want to go to the they they had walked so confident के person to दिन the पर दूध सब काटे डाउ बीच मार्क दूध what mang room with go to man window now fam room with go to the cabin at the kitchen and the mountain rooms right next to night we are the room and after that what do you say somebody's happy that's all he got half an hour piece thinking that they be happy. And after that, I end up thinking that the kindergarten will make me happy. After that, thinking that day, which I never heard, deep life. And so, agnostic. Even talking about it is nothing. Hearing about it is also exhausting. Still, we can't believe it. Okay, maybe this, but not let the be here. Then you are going either studying Vedanta or hearing in Vedanta because the Netherlands in a world possibility here, center on them, it is like unguilty, Anand Karupa, which is not to find to be, it's actually fun to be. Yeah. More fine than the attack. No, yeah, more fun. Because we attack that's what becomes just FX. Yeah. Forever. And you wish they were not of them. The best you go. And then, when this everything comes to an end, and then in order for somebody to make you that you can work, go hard to make them happy first. But by the time you make you happy, it's no longer fun. You're exhausted. So, here, right? Down the just owning a nice cloth Good and happy wine formed by the Mahabharata at the hot from sea. Ma'am, you can see. Come and you can. He shall one long son of one nana and a bum brother. All you what but there in the chapter on the knowledge of his words. Old for if the talk of oneself which one had missed or what in it mentally is like that was what but one had missed his knowledge. I am not coming to this knowledge. My learning in and only in your on the concept meeting to ba. I knew kapabaha, you don't think that I'm here. Ah, did we when the pine but what is thrown, if I didn't go there, what is there? Then Hokar and far and right, now can go. Here, to a part of home, you gotta keep one big show me home look home. Home greet to the left, home to the right, home to the Ishmana, home all what hat just it don't you want on the never parts to ontmoet, aanam, ontziert, I'm aware of everything, everything becomes evident to me, and I'm aware of myself, and with finally, I'm there, on the books, never a topic of science. I can never keep up of science, no matter how you borderline outside, that I have to be walked over from the humanity to understand more, that begins the true problem. That self, which is believed by Bhuvaka Ali, can never be a subject matter of sorrow. In that core heart with the Lord, Bhuvaka Bhakti so I only Taha. The valuing God, not without eat, not I eat. For the Mahu, no hope for land, Swami goes for Diksha. No come limbo. Otherwise, it's no fun. So, shouting God, arms. Whatever arms is called Diksha. Do not say I'm going from Diksha and then all the hosts in advance and he say you have a 5 course sheet and he suddenly have this, have that, and he simply that. What do you call Diksha? There is a pole in the host's neck. Okay, yeah, when you talk Diksha, when you see the Buddhist monks in Thailand and all, you see that's a book. They have these baskets sometimes, they only come in church. Sometimes you beg for the whole ashram. So 4 5 will go and the ashram and 95 people out and are doing them work and they cannot come. So it is the way thing that people who work on what wonderful. Kind of baskets in very well blown on steel vessels and all that. In the probably that. I wonder whatever is given there. What you can't say that, it's not the tea. Somewhere around the south. What have you done? He said, go buy some steak or weakness. You must be. No. No, of course, you're not maybe something about market way. Okay, we can come out, you can catch up, you can from that please. Then, not in that. It is something different. You can't say that something was not that, and all not that, nothing. So you know one thing, whatever is given, one or Ông without any complaint, without any expectation. You can love under hope. Uncle received by Diksha. Diksha Pramatya. Everybody that to give satisfaction. The satisfaction is not because one got a good Diksha, it was a good day, that was a good cooks, and then he got a good Diksha, that's not the satisfaction. Imar in Vogue, it was since by file and contentment is centered on oneself alone. The purpose can conquest and the contentment is centered on oneself alone, and then like whatever you give that I am already happy, you continue to be happy. Ladugan, the eye. Dikshahatamatra kya tushti madhina. Vishokavanta. Vishokavanta means she had pulled from whom all shoka has departed. Vindataha, shokaha, lasmat, vishokaha. From whom shoka, shoka means point into stock, shoka, boga, rain, shadow, all that has departed from whom are called Vishwakavantaha, and these people are not subject to sorrow. Because sorrow is, why does sorrow come? For the movement that unhappy, the gods. But here the Lord says, undoubtedly, even him, that I was not him, was letting you go away. So fun that. And then we know that the activity not right now. Because they're in a word that most people are not admit. While all the people there about cooperation is real, empathy is real, technique is real, vindication is real, faithful is real, sorrow is real. Guru say, hanya be nothing, we want it dump out. They don't say that. They don't say that. Or what are they? Nunalikavantaha. Not good. No, nilikavantahi. You have to unboard my crop. What is Buddha? You know what you've learned, but then you are able to read the other party shows and see why and let the Buddha what is this way. The right there this one. You enter into that Gita part. You would appreciate that. You would help. Karunan kabantahan. Jokelasaha. Karunan kabantaha. Then silent one. Kaudin nabantaha. Hello? Arabia. Had that. See. And that it. Enough to know talk kami di that. Bulan aro. Anak tanta. Seven. Japan. Would did hearts kata pasti ikut saya gila. Muito no pai tem primeiro também. Molão parou. Ata puta pedi. Ata nunca pedi. It is that advantage. Trying realistic. Again, when I say easy to move, don't let that trick, no point. You do faster like that, one more tree. You count for up to that, other tree will migrate to no problem. The tree. Molan Karoho, Evelyn, they both say I have 3 houses. One is going down, one in the DC area, and one in India. And now I'm sitting at a tree. No. Orang yang bukan pengawal nagami. Directly then tell the God only valuable only aboard under the tree. Kind of nadu. Devara asrayam. Asrayam means resting you. Food resting place, whose the refuge for whose body might self complex friend underneath the tree. And then how the worry take it. You don't have a chicken that goes then one picture. Yeah, what the move? The word must be aware wonderful China. It could be like or David China. It would take what it was. Over the brew or Jahe. He could do it. He or swipe or swipe. Then they the quality word called bullet. Yeah. có thu thấy chẳng nhất con thép đức vì được biết one of the mob affected that with it if you put if you need it to be còn phải lột the ta của gì quá thì mất kalau you're not supposed to drop them yours with adhana or diksha karu ki take it annam brahma and not drop it so anything you can't say make it into smaller portion kamin go manthe commit die I can put in pretty and so you can't say make it into tea handful that means that whole nut you're very very careful it's a people to discipline well it will be what Yes, I dwell for no problem when I had to go to occur that night or school or school. Nhưng nó compound ibat ăn mắm và compound cái suy bạc kỹ cốt bè lòng mạc rồi not in the pool to accumulating breath. He got it, he wanted for security. Those who have technology centered on research are not interested in updating security through way. That we in time accumulated in time is lost in time. Therefore, they're not interested in life at all. Sometimes you must dream a bit, put the love, ha, oh, how to do, yep, if you let them on. Puna kudachete, puna skeguna madaya, puna meta, shete, oh, shine, 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 happy, oh, Similarly, that may at neighbor, it means come to one and take the park is it exhibit. And I think need to more update by body the unique work.